Hello, virtual class. Thanks for joining me one more time at the end of the year here. I've been out reflecting, thinking about all the fun we had this year. For some of you watching this video, August was the first time we saw each other, and maybe this was your first performing arts class you ever had. I hope in our time together you learned something about what performing arts are. For other students, this year might be your last year with Mr. Simpson. Maybe you're moving somewhere else. Maybe you're becoming a big fifth grader. And I hope to have left you with a few good memories. I hope you have had a chance to explore something new, but know that there's always something new to discover. Now, I've been a drama teacher for a long time, years. But, every year I learn lots of new things about what it means to act and what it means to be a performer. Ever since human beings gathered together many thousands of years ago, they kept each other company, telling stories about what it means to be good, stories to make other people smile, to sing, stories to make people reflect, to open their imaginations and wonder about the important things in life. And we don't know exactly when in ancient history people became performers, but we do know that performers exist in every culture across the world longer ago than any recorded history will take us. What we do know is that sharing stories with other people is part of who we are as a species. Someday, we find other intelligent creatures on some distant planet. You better believe that they're going to have to sit down and listen to all the stories we have to tell. You are the future storytellers. You can tell your story with words, with movements, or with music, or maybe some crazy new way that hasn't even been invented yet that I don't know about. Your story will be like your fingerprint. No one else will tell it the same way you do. How you tell your story is special and unique, and it grows more and more interesting with each passing year that you spin around the sun. You learn bigger words and you learn how to use them in more effective ways. You express yourself through your talents, and your story builds and builds and builds. Some parts of your story will be sad. Yeah. Some parts of your story will be boring. Some parts of your story will be unpleasant, but keep your story going, because you never know what's going to happen on the next page. Life is just full of plot twists that you never see coming. Wait, am I talking about performing arts or am I talking about life here? I get the two confused all the time, but it's only because they're so much alike. All right, but that's a conversation for another time. Your homework I'm going to assign to you is to move, to stretch, to explore and discover new ways to keep your story interesting. If you can, so you remember it, write it down, draw a picture of it, do a dance, even if nobody's watching. It's for you. I want to tell you it was a real pleasure to see you each week this year, and even though it was cut short, it was a great year to know you all. And I really look forward to seeing you again after all this is over and we can pick up from where we left off. Be safe, be well, and have a great summer. It's getting hot out here.